Welcome back, everyone. It is December 29th, 1941, in-game, and we're back for another turn of War in the Pacific Admirals Edition with the Focus Pacific mod. I woke up not too long ago, haven't had a full cup of coffee yet, so I'm going to be a little bleary while doing this commentary. We have some sub-action near Ceylon here, around the Cape of India, and with a U-boat, which is some German ships. There's just some German ships, I believe, in some of the stock scenarios, like Iron Man, but also quite a few U-boats in this mod. I have a lot of ASW assets and naval search here, trying to find these submarines, but I'm lucky that they didn't put a fish in this unescorted transport here. And right now, I'm moving a lot of assets around, and because of that, a lot of them are unescorted before they get to where they need to go. Once I have everything where it needs to be, my convoys and everything will be escorted, my troop transports will be escorted, and you won't see these lone ships out by their lonesome anymore. Again, some sweeps of the Philippines. Another large bombing raid on Aichang. But no losses for us, that's great to see. A couple of disablements there. Putting a lot here, and I'm not seeing a lot of escorts either. I may put those fighters back on cap again to try and shoot down some of those bombers. Quang Chowan takes it on the chin again. Lots of damaged aircraft though, so I'm not mad about it. More at Quang Chowan. I'm actually moving the troops here at Quang Chowan out. Now that the ships aren't there anymore, now that I don't have planes there anymore, holding the hex doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Sure, there's some victory points there, but it's not doing me any good strategically or tactically to have that that ownership of that hex. So I'd rather move the units out, maybe bring them up to India where they're going to be more useful. Attack and Changsha there. I have some bombers going in. Unfortunately, has this capped. Most still make it though, if we're damaged. Do a little bit of damage, a few disablements here. They're attacking this open hex here, clear terrain, which is always a good target for bombing. More bombing. Guam actually does a little disablement this time. And again. More sweeps above Changsha. Bombing over Wenchao doesn't do any damage. A little more bombing. Again, right outside of Wuchao here. Actually, Wuchao is down there. Outside of this hex, which is Luichao. He has some troops ready to move in. It looks like about 7 LCUs, so a pretty big stack. And he's bombing this hex in preparation. I have 3 forts here. I'd rather have 4 or 5 to feel comfortable about this. I'll probably be pushed out of the hex. Sally goes after one of my engineering regiments here. Again, these lilies attacking this hex right here. This is a pretty good terrain hex, and he's going to have a hard time doing any damage here. Catalinas, I put him on naval attack, and they immediately sink a small transport, which is great to see, small cargo ship. And my S-23 Empires. Dated aircraft, they don't do quite as well, which is understandable. Sweeps over Singapore. We're on to the land combat phase. So we have a bombardment here, north of Aichang. Not doing much. The AV is pretty easy. I'm going to still win this fight if he attacks because of the terrain I'm in. Deliberate attack up here in some rough terrain or mountains. And I come out okay here, so 35 disablements to 57. He has 1 squad's destroyed. I don't have any squads destroyed. It's decent results for the Chinese army. I'll take it. So my opponent's marching south on Malaya here, takes Taiping. He's been complaining about how slowly that the conquest of Malaya has taken, and it's because he's in the jungle here with most of his troops. He needs to be putting more troops over here on the west coast of Malaya, where they have these roads, and then he can advance very quickly down to the south and threaten Singapore. Bombardment attack of Guam. Doesn't do anything to either side there. And he takes Buin. So first foray really into this Guadalcanal region here. I have, again, some subs moving south to this area, and I'll be working on getting some troops kind of north of Numia to some of these islands to hopefully halt his advance if he continues to push south here. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed a short turn here, December 29th of our Focus Pacific game. Have a great day.